Today is 9/3/2024. Well, I'm here doing this video, but the great mother, ooh, the spirit has taken me out of my comfort zone. I would never show my face because I'm not the person who wants to be seen. I could sit in the corner and just mind my business because I was always a shy person to myself. Um, but the great mother wants me to let you see me, to know me. And it's for the sons and daughters of the great mother. So mother asked me to do this. So and she knows me. She knows all of her sons and daughters. So she knows that I would never show my face, but she asked me to. So I'm gonna do be obedient to my mother and do what she asked me to do. Now I don't wear makeup. I don't even know how to put the stuff on. I don't have no lipstick, no rouge, no mascara, no eye blush, no eye pencil. This is my salt and pepper here. There's no filters. Uh, I'm self-conscientious, was always like that. Not that I think I look like a dog in the face. It's just that I just didn't like mirrors. I didn't want to be in no mirror. I would go in there and do what I need to do and come out. I could not do hair, so I wasn't no hair person. I look what I look like, and that's all. That's all I could do. But anyway, this is me. This is how I look. I can't help it. It's what my mother gave me. But anyway, okay. The video that I'm discussing was done on 9/1/2024. But before I read that, the great mother gave me something that she wanted me to say, which was in June. It was June 6/12, 2024. And this is what the great mother said. She said, "A warrior comes before every event. Will you fail to rise it? Rise up, my daughter. I chose you to speak. I shall help you to lift up your head." The number 13, the Bible speaks about the number 13. The the new living word of the righteous God of love. And she knows me. I would put the veil over my face and be done with it. Anyway, so and this is me. My name is Sharice, and this is me. This is what I look like. Well, here we go. 6:43 p.m. on 9/1/2024. Um, the mother, I mean, great mother says this to you, to the wicked and disagreeable ones in these last and final hours. You shall lose all control of the communication system that you have at hand. I shall devour your whole cable internet as well as TV and radio broadcast. Transistor radios will not even be available at that time. All electronic devices will halt. The MECO transcenders in all broadcasts that you are using will fizzle and melt. One on that day, your entire framework that you set up of new underground cables will melt under the ground, and the inner wiring will melt, causing total destruction of the whole entire systems that you set up all over this planet. Your whole system, be it under or above ground, will be reduced to utter rubbish, as it is a system of pure stupidity, as you lack the brain power to operate anything of significance on your own. Your planes will be grounded, and any other form of travel will cease to function. Your whole system is run on the carnal mind of yourself, meaning that you lack the ability, the capacity, and the knowledge to do anything that you can't taste, see, smell, hear, or touch. You are mere you are mere mortal spirits that lack any sense of self-worth. You are destruction, vile animal, inadequate species that was left here for bait. And then it was let's see. She says, the great mother, this was 9/2/2024 at 3:43 a.m. And she woke me up for me to write this. Oh my goodness. She said, in the early rising. I wrote the first, I said the first part because I wanted you to know that this was done at at 3:43 in the AM. I wrote the first part and it says, in the early rising on this day, Great Mother Spirit, the source and only source of all things, says, stop now, all feeble-minded source of nothingness. You are out of alignment and always has been. I just want you to know the Meko system of Japan you use for your transducers for transformer power or any lowly current electrical source, whether below or above ground, is worthless garbage from your diseroded minds. It overshadows me sometimes to know that this total infringement on the whole earth you have caused due to your constant savage behavior for greed and wealth is destroying the dear planet that you live with, that worthless, inadequate, out of date, behind the times technology of today that you use. This technology that you use now is very ancient, as my offspring abandoned it. And the models of today came from a different time than yours, but it's not advanced at all as you think, because even though you did channel your demons for help, who do you think true source is? I see you have gotten, I see you have forgotten, so let me remind you that source is no other than me, and you shall surely be reminded of so when I indecisively corrupt, scatter all panels, radars, jomographs, parameters, transducers, transformers, integers, and every other technical inadequate devices you have ever laid your hands on. Your schooling you teach is nothing but scattered, outright worthless training from feeble abatement minds with absolutely no brain function of intelligence whatsoever. I know you would have everyone to think you have mind capabilities, you so-called engineers, but you were never created that way. You were created to function at lowly functional at lowly functional species, as your Father created you to function less than He. So you will never be. Your time is over. Then the Great Mother goes on to say, at 8:10 a.m., 9/2/2024, from the Great Mother, sons and daughters of the Great Mother says, as I send you the words of assurance, know that it's my love for all of my offspring. I have a love for you that time shall never fade. It is now time for you to stand up and take your place in your new kingdom, a place where the foul beast of this earth has not roamed, a place that I have prepared for you of peace, love, and togetherness. This is your time for oneness to join together as one family, moving you away forever from separation, hate, poverty, sickness, lack of any kind ever known to you by the world you live at this time. Great Mother says, be prepared to move. Ships are on its way. Gear up, my love, for you take place in many forms. Gear up. It's a place where you shall build as you see fit. Gear up. It's a place and a time for you to set up your own sovereign nation. You are the royalty, so gear up. It's time to step up your own rules. To set up your own rules according to the balance, alignment is universal, and you are universal. And universal is solar. And solar is the solar system connected to your solar plexus, which is the core of your body, just like the core of an apple. Moving on up to your central nervous system, which aligns your whole entire body to the mind, which is me. That's where you belong. The wicked has tried time and time again to try and link in to the mind, but it can't be done. There shall be no day, no, not one, that you shall ever figure me out. You don't have the intelligence to do so, no matter how hard you try. You foolish, oh so foolish, incroparable cave beast. You need remember that the vertebrae in your back was never straight, O foolish cave beast of the rocks, and that you were made to stand by force upright, just to walk on 2 feet upright. And then you flaunt your pointy noses up in the air, upright at me, as if you should. You are the result of your father. But remember, I gave my breath as I am life. The same breath I shall move away from you in these last days. And I wanted to talk about that word encrope. I looked that word up, right? Of course, they try to play games with when mama wants you to know something, she gonna let you know. So I look up the word. I look up the word. I find other words. I find uh other stuff. But anyway, incropable